Alright, this is the start of day 6. Slept like a baby last night. This place is super nice, no one bothered me or anything. Used the shower facility last night, that was really nice. In fact, when I pulled up, a lady was cleaning both of the bathrooms, so they're open 24/7, so that was super nice. But yeah, there was a nice cool breeze last night by the canal, so it was perfect. I feel very refreshed this morning. So I'm going to try and shoot for somewhere around Syracuse. Originally, I was going to get a hotel there, but I also got that hotel in Erie that I wasn't expecting to. So if I could find a place to camp before there, or if I'm making good time after there, then I'll choose that. Like to do some more camping, but really just haven't had the opportunity at this point. So if that arises, then I will take advantage of it. But yeah, so it's like 117 miles to Syracuse, which isn't terrible, but it is a longer day. After that, I pretty much have, if I can make it there, I pretty much have somewhere right around 100-mile days, except for one 130-mile day. So anyway, I'm gonna finish getting packed up here and hit the road. Also, I'm going to be riding some of the canal path. I think it's paved near like the major cities. Don't quote me on that 100%. But outside there, it's not. So it was kind of squishy yesterday. So I might take advantage of Route 31, which is also bicycle Route 5. So I'm gonna probably take advantage of that most of the day. But still gonna try the trail out anyway. Just the trail is just not conducive to putting down a ton of miles on an e-bike, because you can't go very fast and it's bumpy, and on a road it's just continuous non-stop. I can do like 20 miles an hour, so that's the deal. I will be back sometime to ride my acoustic bike on it, but I'm just kind of following it, checking it out for future trips. As well as kind of using the amenities that are along the trail as well, like the little towns and everything like that. It's helpful and eases planning a little bit. So, all right, I'm gonna finish getting packed up here and hit the road. Yeah.
Did you start from Buffalo?
I started in Indiana, actually.
Oh, okay.
I'm headed to Boston, so
Awesome.
going a little further.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yes. Looks like some sort of flood control device or something. Or how much water gets let in. This is nice so far. just like a pretty hard packed surface. It's not squishy like it was yesterday. I imagine that's just because it rained that evening, so, or just a few hours before. Yeah, it's been pretty nice. All right, here's a map of the entire Empire State Trail. Got on the Erie Canal here, and I'm here right now. I'm going to follow this all the way over to here, and then I'm going to head into Vermont a little bit, and then down into Massachusetts to Boston, where I have a rental car back to Indiana. So, pretty cool. That's a nice map. I'll be going through, looks like, Rochester today for sure, and then depending on where I'm at, either in Syracuse or around Syracuse for staying tonight. But very cool. Been going through these little tiny towns. Probably stop in Brockport, I think, and find something to eat there. All right, back on the trail. I just passed about 5 different bike tourists. There was a couple, and then a couple of guys, and most of them looked like they were in a hurry. They were really putting down some miles. They were pushing it. Interesting. Bike packing setups, regular touring, the whole gamut. I saw 2 other guys on my entire trip before the Erie Canal. One guy was like super lightweight. He was just like low budget. He had like a sleeping bag strapped to a rack and like another bag. And then there was another guy that was in full bike packing gear that I passed. He looked like he was perhaps going across country or something like that. Yeah, but I hadn't seen anyone else besides those 2 until just now, the whole group. I'm sure I'll see more too. I think most people ride Buffalo to Albany, but I am not sure. I think that's the normal direction, but it doesn't really matter. Making progress just past Holly. I think the next town is Brockport, where I plan on just stopping and taking a break and seeing if there's anything to eat. Yeah, just staying on the trail. It's been great. No reason to go onto the roads. So I'm in Brockport. It's a pretty cool town. This place behind me, the Harvester Park, you can actually camp here. Right behind the building, and apparently they have showers too, and there's electricity and stuff. So kind of cool. I think I'm gonna go. They have like a farmer's market thing going on, but I didn't see any food, unless I want raw chicken. I think I'm gonna go across the canal and get a burrito, and then come back here and charge a little bit and just hang out while it's charging. Looks like it's gonna storm. There's tons of clouds building up. They look really dark, so wouldn't be a bad thing to cool off, but it's gonna destroy the trail. All right, I'm gonna go find myself a burrito, hopefully. All right, well, the burrito place was closed and I didn't feel like going all the way back across town, so I stopped at this gas station, got a sandwich. There's a bike tourist inside sitting at a table, and he just brought his bike right to the table, right inside the gas station. Kind of funny. Anyway, I'm gonna make my way back to that Harvest Park and charge the bike up and have some lunch. All right, this will do. I got, looks like an outlet over here. Right there. And picnic table here. They have bathrooms, but it says for registered guests only, so I'll have to check what the deal with that is. But I think this must be the area that you can camp in over here. So I'm gonna have my lunch and charge up a little bit. I'm right outside Rochester. Just passed some guy on a bike. Him and his friend or wife, I don't know. I said on your left to both of them. And he flipped out and said, "Announce when you're passing!" And then he started to chase me. He wasn't gonna get anywhere near me. But what the hell is wrong with people? I announced to both of them loudly. I don't know. Just an idiot. Anyway, so yeah, my original estimate I was saying this morning, like Syracuse, 117 miles. No, that was not true. That was based on if I stayed in Brockport, which were my original plans. Or thereabouts. So all right, I gotta follow the road here. First impressions of Rochester, not so good. It smells like hot garbage. Oh man. Trail's paved again though, so that's nice. I don't know if any of you watch Small Plots on YouTube. It's pretty good. It's a guy, Kevin. He does stealth camping like in and around Rochester. Well, I just came down the trail and I saw there was an episode like a couple weeks ago where he camped near an REI, and that's it behind me there, and he camped in the woods over here. So I know it'd be a good place for a stealth camp, but it's a little too early for me. I just thought that was hilarious. I came around the corner and I saw it and recognized everything, so pretty neat. All right, making my way through Rochester. I'm like halfway through. It definitely looks like it's gonna rain for sure. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna stop anywhere for shelter unless I see charging capability, just because that I can kill two birds with one stone. But I'm not afraid of getting wet. Not afraid of getting wet. It's like, it's 80 degrees out still. I just have to seal everything up if it does start raining though. Okay, I lied. It literally started pouring right as I was hitting this bridge. So I'm stopping here for now. I don't know how long. If it's going to be a long time, I'm going to just keep going. But if it's going to be short, I'll stick it out. That escalated quickly. All right, I stopped in Pittsford for a beer. All right, I stopped in Pittsford for a beer. There was literally a brewery like not even a foot from the bike path, so I had to stop. Really cool little area, bunch of little shops and stuff. A lot of people walking. You got to walk your bike through there, or so it's posted. And right after the area, I turned back to the like crushed stone, and it just rained. And I attempted it for about 300 yards or about 30 yards, and it was absolute mush. So we're on 31 now. We're on bike route 5, and I'm gonna keep on this for the rest of the day. So I think I found a spot. It's like I think it's a lock. It's like mud something, boat ramp, etc. But they have free primitive camping there, and looks like there's a gas station just before it, so I can get water or resupply, whatever. So it looks like it'll be a good spot. About 55 miles from here. So that'll put me close to 115 miles for the day. So I think that'll be a perfect spot. And yeah, now I'll be on 31. It looks like it's got good shoulders so far. So I just stopped for dinner at Tom Wall's. I don't know if it's a chain or a local thing, but it's like a 50s diner vibe hamburger place though. It's got ice cream and shakes and stuff like that. It was a really good hamburger. I could only eat like half of it, and the fries were really good too. And I couldn't finish all of them either. But definitely worth a stop. I thought I was gonna luck out because in the outdoor seating area they had outlets, but unfortunately none of them worked. So I just ate anyway because I was hungry. So it's a cool place. Cool place. If there's another one, I would definitely stop there again. Cool. There must be a boat. They're going to fill up the lock. That's kind of awesome. Wow, that thunderstorm slash thunderhead looks nasty. It's like right in the direction I'm headed to. Stopped in Clyde, and there's my bike back there. I'm charging in the second city park. I stopped in Central Park, and some guy came up with this kid that was a little off his rocker because he was thinking of doing violence. Not to me, but to his wife. I was like, all right, there's my sign. I hurried and got out of there as quick as I could. Did not want to be a part of that. Yeah, can't avoid the weirdos. So this park is way nicer too. I just didn't know this even existed, and it's right on the trail. But they got bathrooms here and outlets. And I'm just kind of watching the storm as I charge. So the place I had picked out for camping tonight is primitive, so I don't think there's going to be outlets. So the game plan is to charge up as full as I can. I'm like, depending where I stay, it could be as far as 17 miles or as close as 9 miles. So there's a couple different options. Yeah, so I'm just trying to charge up as full as I can, so that if I can't charge tonight, then that's fine. I can ride, 40 or 50 miles and charge like I have been doing anyway. That also means I could just self-camp if I want to, but it's kind of early. It's only like 6 or 7, and be a little early to set up. But it'd be nice if I got to a place and I could set up and just hang out and not have to worry about being sneaky. So I think you can just pretty much camp alongside the canal trail anyway without like going off into the woods. But I wouldn't do it like this time. I'd wait till it was close to dark anyway and pack up before it got light out. So anyway, I'm gonna watch this storm and continue charging my batteries here. This section of the towpath definitely reminds me of the CNO. got like the same newer surface on it, and it's kind of remote. It's next to the, I think it's next to the old canal. Very scenic though, very scenic. All right, got a nice charge and avoided the rain again. Professional storm dodger. Just kidding. Knock on wood. Yeah, so we stayed there maybe an hour. Got a pretty good charge and had some snacks and stuff, and just kind of hung out, watched the thunderhead build up and start raining. It was kind of cool. They had really nice Wi-Fi in the pavilion too. All Unify stuff, if you're familiar with that. Yeah, so I'm on the roads now. This is let's see, gonna take me about 16 miles to that muddy lock or whatever. I'm gonna try and stay there. I guess they have 4 campsites that are free and just totally primitive, so I should be charged up enough now where it won't matter if there's no electricity there tonight. And yeah, I'm gonna get there and hopefully have enough time to set up camp before it's dark. That'll be a first. That would be a first. So anyway, just enjoying the countryside here. Oh yeah, and I saw like 3 more through riders pass me while I was in that pavilion. So there must be all in the same like time frame, schedule, miles and stuff. I don't think they're together because they're pretty far apart, but they're all in the same daily mileage-ish. Man, there's some more storms building up. You can see all the thunderheads. Probably gonna rain tonight, that's for sure. Oh, that'll just put me to sleep. Anyway, I'm gonna put some miles down, and I'm gonna put some miles down and trying to get to camp before dark.
2.5 miles continue on Tire Road.
All right, I made it to Mud Lock for the night. Pretty cool. I'll be camped right next to this lock. I don't know if anyone's gonna come through at night, but it looks like an okay spot. There's actually, I saw a couple like shore power boxes too. So I can probably, before I go to bed, just charge the bike up, the rest of the way or something. Or when I get up in the morning, actually maybe that's what I'll do when I get up in the morning and I start packing up, I'll just bring the bike over there to charge it up. I'm gonna get set up and hit the hay. So I will see you on the next one.